Morning all. Alright, I'm a bit late getting things started, so I'm going to start with the news of the day video because there's a couple of relatively big items that have started off the day. If you go to Capfriendly right now, it's gone. The website you won't have access to, like all the team's cap hits anymore. All that's loaded up is a thank you message when you go to the website, giving thanks to the people that supported them over the years. But the website has been shut down. So that has become a new reason now for people not to like the Washington Capitals, that they bought Cap Friendly and now it's gone. Puckpedia, it seems like, is going to be the heir apparent. Puckpedia has been doing a lot of improvements on their site. They've brought in dark mode. You have to. I think every site has to have a dark mode now because you're a monster if you don't have dark mode, right? I was a late convert to the dark mode conversation, and once I used it, I was like, this is so much easier on the eyes. So yeah, we'll see how it all shakes out, but there are a few different options. Puckpedia seems like the most likely to take over as the site people are going to find out where the cap hits are with all the teams, and they're adding a whole bunch of new features. There's going to be a lot of traffic. So the one thing that I do wonder about is, are they going to be able to handle just that traffic going through the roof? That's where things get kind of tricky. Christensen, who was going to arbitration, becomes the first to not go to arbitration. And that's the thing, right? He signs a 1-year, 2-way deal with the Columbus Blue Jackets. At the NHL level, he gets league minimum, $775,000. At the AHL level, $350,000, and it is guaranteed $400,000. So if you're wondering why this had to go to arbitration, my guess is that the downside, the AHL money and the guaranteed money, is what they were still negotiating, and he just basically jump-started the negotiations a little bit by going to arbitration. Teams don't like going to arbitration. And yeah, we'll see how things go for Christensen this season. If you are a fan in Utah, today has to be a really good day for you because Salt Lake City followed through. Well, the Utah team followed through on what they had promised. No arena drama. That was the promise, and they've followed through. Salt Lake City Council has approved an arena entertainment district plan, so they're going to revamp the Delta Center and make it so that it works both for hockey and basketball. There's going to be a whole arena district somewhere. Alex Morello and his people are probably kind of like, should have gone to Salt Lake City. But yeah, so this is going to go through. It's going to be completed in time for the 27-28 season for the NHL and the NBA. This is where it kind of helps that the NHL and NBA schedules start at around the same time and end at around the same time. So if you're working on an arena, you've got an idea for when the best time is to be, planning out all your construction stuff. But yeah, so that's going to be finished. And sadly, if you're an Arizona fan, that's when the Coyotes were supposed to open their new arena if they had found a place where they could put it, which they didn't officially, of course, and now Morello's given up. So Salt Lake City is following through, and I've seen the draw-ups, the diagrams of what it's going to look like, and it's going to look like an arena district. This is the new thing now. So building a stadium doesn't generate that local revenue that you'd want, but if you put in the retail, if you put in hotels, you put in some residential, some apartments and whatnot, you're going to be able to get that revenue coming back. One other thing is there's a 0.5% sales tax as well, where a lot of that money is going to go back to Utah's ownership and to the organization. So there's a bit of a tax hike in there as well. So yeah, Salt Lake City says fine, we'll do this. It was a unanimous vote by City Council, and now the hard work gets going for Salt Lake City. I wanted to throw in here because I watched. I've been watching some soccer this week, and for people who think embellishment in hockey is bad, just sit down and watch a soccer game. And I know if you're a longtime viewer of soccer, you might be like, oh, I can't believe that, but it's something that it doesn't feel like it was as bad when I watched soccer back in the 90s as it is now. It just feels like now it's an epidemic, where during the game, numerous times I'll go, well, looks like he got shot. All right, because they roll around and they're screaming and they're holding their face and or they're holding their knee, and I'm like, did he break his leg? Get it. This is like it's distracting to me. So because I'll see that with that guy totally embellished on a hockey play, and you look at the replay, it's like, well, he did get hit in the face with a hockey stick, so maybe he just needed a moment. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that into this video because last night, of course, Canada against Argentina. I thought Canada did better than I had expected. I had expected like a 4-0 win for Argentina because they are the number one ranked team in the world, number one ranked country in the world. And Canada was 48th going into that game. But I thought Canada did pretty well for themselves, considering. But yeah, so anyways, there you go. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you've not already. Thank you guys so much for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.